Dienstag, 8:05 Uhr. Mit wem haben wir jetzt das Vergnügen? Drogenabhängig? Der sieht aber jung aus. Also ungefähr dasselbe Alter wie unser Vater, Protagonist, unser Architekt. Okay, mit denen kann ich nicht reden. Hi.
Zone is sectioned off, sir. Please step back.
Agent Namen Jaden, FBI?
You got a badge or something, Mr. Jaden?
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
Check. You can pass.
Yay. Das erinnert mich.
I'm looking for Lieutenant Blake. Is he around?
I saw him arrive earlier. He's here somewhere.
Thanks.
Das erinnert irgendwie ein bisschen an Supernatural. Aber das liegt nur daran, dass ich die Serie vor kurzem erst weitergeguckt habe. Okay. Muss irgendwie ein Mord passiert sein. Also das Kapitel heißt Tatort. Und wenn wir vom FBI sind... Boah, ja, die Sonne blendet mich. Dieses Licht des Krankenwagens, das blendet
Video
mich.
memo recording.
Wow.
Agent 47023, Namen Jaden. Tuesday, October 4th, 2011. Time is 8:14 a.m.
Okay. Ich glaube, wir sollten sie vielleicht aufbehalten, oder? Ach komm. Die Sonne scheint zwar nicht, aber who cares? Boah, da sind überall Fußspuren. Warte.
I'm looking for Lieutenant Carter Blake. Thanks.
Mit meiner schicken Sonnenbrille. Boah, mit der Brille können wir echt alles sehen. Aber die brauche ich nicht für ein Gespräch. Das ist ein bisschen unhöflich. Obwohl wir den Man in Black nachspielen könnten. Die haben ja meist auch Sonnenbrillen auf. Hatte ich jetzt gerade Angst vor der Pfütze?
Lieutenant Blake? I'm Agent Namen Jaden from the FBI. I went by your office this morning. They told me you'd be here.
Now, if you're looking for rain, dead bodies, and highways, you come to the right place. Mike, will you tell that asshole with the bulldozer to stop for 5 minutes? I can't hear myself think here.
Right away, Lieutenant.
Well, are you coming, Jaden?
So, what happened?
Some guy taking his dog for a piss found a body about 6 o'clock this morning. We don't know much more right now. Based on what we've seen, looks like the work of the origami killer.
Has the body been identified?
No, not yet. We should know more later today. Any news on the coroner?
He's on his way, Lieutenant.
We've been waiting for an hour, for fuck's sake.
Has the time of death been established?
Based on the rigor mortis, must be less than 6 hours ago. We should know more once the coroner has had a look.
Do we know the cause of death?
There are no marks on the body. Chances are he was drowned, like the others. Tony, I don't want to see a single shit-stirring journalist within a mile of here. You got it?
Yes, Lieutenant.
Any witnesses?
None yet. Given the neighborhood, I'd be surprised if anybody saw anything.
Kate seems to be attracting the attention of the media.
Yeah, a greedy pack of vultures. These guys have killed their mothers for a scoop. Some investigation. It's becoming a three-ring circus. Listen, I'm a little busy here. Why don't we discuss all this a little later, back at the office?
Okay.
Well, no problem. I understand. Do you mind if I have a look around?
Be my guest. Hey, Jaden, you come and see me if you find anything, okay? We're on the same team now.
Okay, wo ist die Leiche?
Harry comment. Sample of no interest. Comes from one of the policemen present on the wasteland.
Na toll. Ich suche nach Hinweisen. Geht's endlich weiter? Ach, da vorne liegt die Leiche. Ich hoffe, das wird uns nicht bei unserem Drogenproblem oder was auch immer das ist behindern. Ach, wie niedlich.
Harry comment. The victim is lying on his back. No visible signs of violence.
Die haben denen eine Tippi getan.
A small origami figure in the right hand. Fingers were probably closed after the time of death. An orchid was placed on the victim's chest. The victim is Jeremy Bowles, declared missing 5 days ago. See reference file.
Warte, linker Stick. Ah.
Superficial wound on the right thigh. Blood analysis suggests it could be post-mortem. Probably a scratch that occurred when the body was being moved. The blood report indicates an advanced and long-lasting state of exhaustion. His face is covered with mud, like the other victims.
Das dürfen wir alles haben. Oh, da sehe ich da noch was.
Harry comment, sample of no interest. Comes from one of the policemen present on the wasteland.
Das wäre Nummer 3 gewesen. Ah, da hinten ist noch was. Diese Brille ist mega helpful.
Harry comment, orchid pollen detected. Probably from the flower left on the body.
Ich bin mega gespannt. Wird nämlich nicht das letzte Opfer sein, denke ich. War das, ist das jetzt das
Footprints
7.?
continue just after the pollen trail. There's a good chance that they're the killers.
Ist das jetzt das 7. Opfer, was in der Zeitung stand? Ist die Probe da schon? Ah, ich weiß es nicht. So, wenn man sich sowas nicht merken kann. Nope, hatten wir ja nicht. Bankeingestellter.
Unrelated to the investigation.
Was da hinten hatten wir schon. Abhang hatten wir, das da hatten wir, die Leiche hatten wir. Das hatten wir auch schon, ne? Ja. Ist noch irgendwo was? Was war das?
Harry, comment, sample of no interest. Comes from one of the policemen present on the wasteland.
Hätte er sein können. Die Leiche hatten wir untersucht. Hier, die Pollen hatten wir auch gefunden. Da ist da was.
Harry, comment, the pollen particles disappear in the tall grass. It's probably the end of the trail. Harry, comment, traces of blood on the railroad track. Analysis confirms it comes from the victim.
Okay. Heißt, er wurde vor die Bahn geworfen. Ja, mega weird.
I'm heading back to the office. You staying?
Ich glaube, ich habe
No, I've
alles.
seen enough. I'm leaving too.
Glaube ich zumindest. Cool. Hätte man jetzt auch bleiben können, trotz dass wir gesagt haben, wir gehen? Naja. Sehen wir mal, was wir gesagt haben. Aber krass, man hat hier immer wieder die Möglichkeit, nochmal zurückzugehen. Zumindest gerade. Hoffentlich habe ich nicht allzu wichtige Dinge übersehen. Es gibt jetzt nur noch die Kapitelauswahl. Boah, die Autobahn ist befahren. Oder ist das die Brücke? Ich habe einen Bonus freigeschaltet.
A butterfly. A fox. A crab.
Sie dann zu ersetzen mit einer
Death. Death.
I have the results of your MRI scans. Everything seems to be normal. There is no physical damage from the accident. However, I am worried about your psychological condition. I know it's not easy, but you've got to start over, Ethan. You're not responsible for what happened.
It's my fault Jason is dead. He'd still be alive if I'd been looking out for him.
It was an accident. Accidents happen every day. You can't blame yourself forever for your son's death. How is Sean?
I know he's disappointed in me. I'm not the father I used to be. He's a great kid, you know. He deserves better.
And what about you, Ethan? What do you feel?
I no longer want to live. I have no reason to continue.
Not even for your son, Sean.
I couldn't save Jason. Sean doesn't need a father like me.
Is there something else you wanted to tell me, Ethan?
I sometimes have these blackouts. Times when I don't know what I'm doing. I recover consciousness sometime later, but I'm someplace else. And I have no idea how I got there. Do you think this could be related to the accident?
You suffered a massive concussion and were in a coma for 6 months. We really don't know what effect a shock like that can have on the brain. That's the end of this session. We'll continue this conversation next week. You were lucky, Ethan. It's very rare to survive such a traumatic accident.
I don't exactly feel lucky, Doctor.
Ich glaube, er wäre lieber tot anstatt seines Kindes. Und der Doktor hatte eine voll komische Stimme. 16:10 Uhr.
Is something the matter, Sean?
No, I'm alright.
How did things go at school today?
The teacher yelled at me for being late again. She's gonna send me home the next time it happens.
I'm sorry about that, Sean. Next time, we'll really pull it together, okay? Aren't you gonna go play with the other kids?
I don't feel like it.
Do you want to eat something?
Distanziert. Unglücklich.
What am I going to do to cheer him up?
I haven't been on a seesaw in a long time. What do you think?
Yeah!
Wer ist schwerer? Ah, ist so blöd zum Aufsteigen.
Come on, Dad, make me fly!
komme ich gerade so hin. Ah, er lacht. But be careful. Cool. Und was können wir noch spielen?
What about that merry-go-round? I bet I can push you so fast you won't be able to stay on it.
Great!
Probieren wir es.
Go on, Dad, as fast as you can.
Sport.
Faster! Faster! Come
Wir
on,
sind Sportler.
faster,
Sportler. Wir müssen unnötiges Hüftgold loswerden.
Whoa! I think my head is spinning.
Good training for astronauts, though.
Oh.
I'd like a packet of strawberry-flavored chewies, please.
Der Typ sieht aus wie ein
Thanks.
Drogenhändler.
Hey, I got you some chewies.
I hate strawberry. Thanks. It was nice of you anyway.
It's getting dark. It might start to rain soon.
Wir sollten gehen, oder?
I'll find something else to do with him. Maybe he'd like to have a turn on the swings.
Oder wir gehen lieber.
Looks like rain's coming. I think we better go.
Okay. You know, sometimes I remember before. I mean, when Jason was still here. Sometimes I wish everything could just be the way it was before.
Me too, Sean. Me too.
Alte Zeiten. Schön beim Kind bleiben.
Hey, Dad, can I have a ride on the carousel? Can I?
Sure. Go pick a horse and get on. I'll get a ticket.
Und pass auf den Jungen auf.
One, please. That's $1.
Ist er... Immer schön im Auge behalten, Jung. Oh nein. Nicht jetzt. Fuck. Falsche Richtung. wir können es bewegen. Oh, war das richtig falsch? Oh nein. Wo kann er nur sein? Im Haus, Junge. Hm. Nein. Ich ihn auch noch. Boah, tut's ja mit den Bonis losgehen.